everyone, it's Ann from Awesome Budgets. I just wanted to go ahead and do a Sunday setup. That's where we go ahead and get ourselves ready for the incoming week. We go ahead and stuff the cash for our upcoming videos for our savings challenges. And then this week I had a little bit of extra money, so I wanted to go ahead and make sure that some of our sinking funds that don't get love through the saving challenges go ahead and get some love today. So stay tuned if you want to see what we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move this to the side. That's my cash planning sheet. If you are interested in seeing how I do my cash breakdown for the week and everything like that, let me know. I could film a video of kind of my weekly budget. But this is my cash for this upcoming week. Like I said, I do have the money for my savings challenges. And I also have a little bit of extra money that I'm going to go ahead and give some of our sinking funds that don't get love. I'm going to go ahead and give them some love. So this is what our breakdown looks like. So I just go ahead and write everything that's going to get love. This is not all of our sinking funds, but this is all the ones that we are going to go ahead and stuff this week. These top two right here that are highlighted blue, I stuff with prop money. Basically, those are once a year bills that we pay that we go ahead and pay ourselves into a savings account every month. And that's a set amount. And then I go ahead and stuff those bills into their categories with prop money, because that's all taken care of through the bank. I don't take that money out at all. But this is my breakdown. So I should have 2 20s, 3 10s, 14 5s, and then 160 ones. I always feel so weird when I go to the bank and be like, I need $160 in ones, and then I return all the ones. But I like to do it this way because I like to get my B&E bucks for the month. So I know, it's fine. So let's go ahead and make sure we have everything here. So there's my 2 20s. I have 1, 2, 3 10s. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 5s. So we are on track right there for all of that. And let's go ahead and I'm going to go through. I know this is 160 ones. I already counted it, but I have to go ahead and go through and sort them. I sort them into B and E bucks. I collect B bucks for my oldest child, if you don't know, P, and I collect E bucks for my youngest child, E, and then whatever at the end of the month they have in E and B bucks goes straight into their savings account. So that is pretty awesome. But let me go ahead and sort these out. Okay, so that is all the B and E bucks we got. Let me go ahead and pull out the girls' binder right here. I have not been counting them. I am leaving it for a surprise that we're gonna count out at the end of the month. And how I know, I have a little stash of ones to the side that are not B and E bucks. And then when I do my breakdown into each, I just kind of fill in whatever I need, and hopefully I have enough singles over there so I can go ahead and make up for all these B and E bucks that we got. Some of those bills were disgusting. I can't wait to give them back to the bank because, ew, those were gross. So I'm going to go ahead and put their binder back, and let's go ahead and do our cash stuffing for our saving challenges for the week. I use this little binder system right here for my savings challenges. On Mini Monday, it is going to get $40 this week, which is pretty much what I bring almost every week to Mini Monday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and $40. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put that in for Monday Minis. My Tinies this week is going to get $20 again. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. On Thursday, we do $30. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 29, and 30. And then on Fridays, we've been bringing $60 to the table. Normally I do $40 in my Festive Friday binder and then $20 in my holiday savings box, but I'm gonna go ahead and split it 30 and 30 this week. So okay, so that is for my Festive Fridays binder. And then I have a blank envelope right behind it, and I need $30 for that as well. 9, 10, 11. Okay, let me pull out my stack of ones. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 28, 29, and 30. And that $30 is for my holidays savings box. So that is all ready for this week's savings challenges. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stuff some of my sinking funds. I didn't finish any savings challenges last week, so I have nothing to kind of allocate to those. But I do need 6, 8, 10 extra dollars for some other things I have here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. And then I will have to restock my little bank of ones over here. So I will have to make sure I make a note for that for next week. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of put this over here. I'm gonna lay out my money. So I already have it all broken down and I know exactly where all this is going to go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start at the top right here. The top one here is my card tags. That is in my long-term savings challenges here. And I just keep the prop money right here in the front. Like I said, I kind of know what we are paying every week and stuff like that to myself. And it's just fun to be able to put the money into the things. So I go ahead and like basically pay the bill every month. So my card tags get a total of $7 every month. And we pay for our car tags every 2 years, and we do have 2 cars for it. So we have a total of 120, 40, 45, 46, and 47 in our car tags fund, and that is due in October for us. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in there. And our next one is Costco. We save $11 a month to go ahead and renew our Costco membership, which I think went up. I think it is now $140, $130, I don't know. We have the executive membership. So basically what I do is I use our money that we get back, and then whatever's in the envelope, we can either spend for extra things at Costco, or I will pull this money out when we renew in January. And that way I will be able to go ahead and allocate the money that we saved for something else. So we currently have 50, 60, 65, and 66 in the account for Costco membership for next year. Perfect. Let's go ahead and put this one away. I don't think there's anything else in that binder that we need to touch. Our next one is our sinking funds binder. So in our home binder, those don't get any love from our saving challenges. So I want to make sure that I'm putting money away every once in a while for them as well. And eventually I hope to add something so this one gets love as well. But I'm just going to go down the line. So appliances is going to get $5. So now our appliances have a total of $155 in it. And I will go ahead and have to update my little trackers here. Backyard is also going to get $5. So we have a total of $105 in our backyard. Let me explain some of these to you. Appliances is exactly what it sounds like if something breaks. That way we have money to go ahead and replace it. Refrigerator, we have recently replaced our refrigerator, so this money probably eventually will get pulled to help pay ourselves back for what we already had purchased, but I'm going ahead and saving that. Backyard is exactly what it sounds like. We live in Florida, like I've said, and one day I want a pool, so I am saving a little bit at a time. I love watching saving challenges and videos and stuff, and just seeing that showing up really helps you get to those long-term goals. So I am implementing that myself, and a little bit can go a long way eventually. So I'm already saving towards our backyard pool. Costco, we like to have extra money in there because sometimes we go to Costco and they have a great deal on something that is not food, and we like to go ahead and be able to purchase that. Sometimes it is clothes for the girls, sometimes it is a pair of shoes for my husband, sometimes it is sun hats or whatever. So I like to go ahead and have money for that. And Costco is going to go ahead and get an extra $5, so it has $105 in it. Or also we like to go, we have a Costco business center, and sometimes we like to go there and the girls get to pick out extra special snacks, and I don't like that to come from our grocery budget, since I try to stay pretty strict with our grocery budget. So I like to just have a little extra something in there. Garden is exactly what it sounds like. I love to garden. It is something that eventually I wish I was like Becky from Acre Homestead and had that beautiful backyard garden. Maybe when I get my pool and I rip out half my yard, I will go ahead and put in a garden. So I'm saving towards that, and it has $105. I do have a couple flower beds and garden beds in my backyard already. I'm slowly expanding. I have found I want the Vigo garden beds. They are not cheap, so I'm saving up to basically buy a new garden bed every once in a while. I do have 2 in my front yard and I just love them. Our favorite thing to grow. Do you guys garden? I got super into gardening. Well, I used to be into gardening when I was younger, and I got super back into it during COVID. And I love showing my girls just how hard work can really pay off. And my children are picky eaters to begin with, and I have learned that if they are putting forth the effort towards what they are eating, they have a tendency to try it more. And our favorite thing to grow is carrots. I know, my girls love carrots, so hey, they're eating vegetables is what I tell myself. Home maintenance is getting $5 as well. As you see, most of my sinking funds already had $100 in it, so $105 for home maintenance. What we pull out of here are filters for a refrigerator, our filters for our air conditioner, all that just maintenance things we need for our house that when it comes up that we need it is $150, So it always just seems to hit us when we aren't expecting it. Pantry gets $5, and again is kind of like the Costco one, but Costco we kind of just spend at Costco. Pantry is just extra if we need it. If I find a great sale and I don't have the money in our grocery budget, we like to prepare ourselves for hurricane season. It is that time of year for us. That's kind of a big deal here in Florida. So I always like to make sure we are stocked so we do not panic buy. We've lived in Florida for a very long time. I've lived here since I was like in 7th grade. So I try not to get myself into that panic buying mode, but I like to make sure we have certain things kind of always in our pantry. So water is a big thing for us. So I like to just have some money in there just in case we need it. It's kind of like a break in case of an emergency type situation for us. So that is perfect. In our sinking funds, we are going to add some money to our car maintenance. These do get a little bit of love from our savings challenges, but we are having some things come up that I want to go ahead and make sure we're saving for. My husband ended up having to get new tires for his car, which was a hefty amount. So we are basically saving to pay ourselves back for that. And he had to get an alignment with the new tires, and I still need an oil change. So now it has 100, 10, 15, 16, and 17 $15 in for car maintenance. Entertainment is going to get $5. So now entertainment has 120, 25, and 30. Gifts isn't getting anything. Hubby's not getting anything. Medical is going to go ahead. We actually didn't give anything to medical this time. I think it did get some love from some of our savings challenges recently, so I did not put anything in there. So subscriptions is going to get $10. Okay, so technology is going to get $4. And I think I put $4 into technology just so it's at an even amount. So now it has 110, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So $120 in technology. So perfect there. It's a little love for our sinking funds binder. Our next binder that we're gonna go to is our travel binder, and we're gonna go ahead and stuff 2 into these categories. Our first category is here in Epic Universe, and it is getting $12 for love. So 10, 11, and 12. So let's go ahead and put that in here. So now Epic Universe has 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and $80 in there. I think that's enough maybe to buy half of a ticket at this point. So we are getting a little bit closer. And then we are starting to save. I have a dream of going to Alaska on a Disney cruise one day. I do want to wait till my youngest is older. She is 4, but I would like to wait until she is at least 4 years. So at least the summer after she turns 8. So that is a long-term goal for us, but I know it's going to cost us a lot of money. So $5 goes into Alaska, and it currently has $5. I need to go ahead and get some trackers for that binder. Our next binder we're going to go ahead and visit is our holiday binder. This is getting a little bit of love this week. I'm going to go ahead and stuff $14 into our summer category. We are in the midst of summer, and I want to make sure that we have some money. We have some things planned. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have some things planned coming up, and I'm just trying to save to make sure, you know, we have a little buffer in our budget for it. So $14 into summer, and now it has $14 in it. And then back to school is going to go ahead and get $20 into it. So now back to school has 120, 25, 30, and 35. And we are just inching closer and closer. Like I said, I think my daughter's daycare has a registration fee every August. So I want to make sure I have that ready for her. Oh, actually I have one more in here. Last week, my P gifts got $25, and I try to keep the girls even. So I'm going to go ahead and stuff $25 into my E gifts as well. So that way they are sitting even. So now she has a total of $50, $70, $75 in her gifts fund as well. So there we go. I have a goal of $300 per girl for Christmas gifts. I know I might not spend $300. Like I said, my oldest will be 12 this year for Christmas. So gosh knows what she's gonna want. So there you go. And then our last binder that we're going to touch is my girls binder. And then again, we are just kind of bulking up some of these just because I know some expenses are coming up because of back to school. So clothes for P is gonna get $5. And she has been doing pretty well with her sinking funds going into here, so that makes me happy. So now it currently has 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, and $77 in there. That is, no, that is right, $77. Perfect. And then in P Self-Care, I'm going to put $5 as well. I know she is going to want a haircut when it comes to back to school. That currently has $10, and I need to save up for that haircut. And then E is going to get the same thing. So she's going to get $5 in clothes because she currently wears a school uniform, and I think she is about to jump sizes on me. So I need to make sure I have money to go ahead and upgrade her shirts for her school uniform and her pants. So that is going to be $10 there. And also, I'm going to put $5 in self-care. Like I said, she doesn't really have self-care, but I know a haircut is coming up for us. I'm going to have a little confession. I have never cut her hair. It is so long and beautiful, and I remember when I cut my oldest's hair, it turned into adult hair the minute I cut it, and she's my last baby, and I just cannot, I can't do it, but it's happening. She's ready for it. She keeps asking for it, so it's going to be a big event for us, probably right at the end of July, and we're going to go ahead and take her to get a haircut like we do her big sister. So I know she's going to be super excited about that, and hopefully I won't cry, but I can't promise anything. I'm an emotional person, so that is everything for our week. I don't really have, I can go through some of my binders and see if we can condense any of it. I don't have a ton of things that I can condense. I only have 3 $5 bills. So let's see what I can do over here to kind of try to make some of these binders a little less chunky. I am really just going to try to focus my $5 into my Monday Minis binder because she's kind of chunky. So let's see if we can help any of these out here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for this challenge number 1. Challenge number 2, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Challenge number 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that is as far as we're getting in that little thing today. So let's go ahead and stuff that in there. And it helped a little bit getting that $15 out of there. So I will take that, and now I've restocked my dollar bank. Woohoo! So I probably will need a little bit more to get out of to go make sure my dollar bank has enough, because we've been getting quite a few E and B bucks. So that's great for my girls' savings funds right there. I hope you guys enjoy Sunday's setup. Don't forget to go ahead and tune into our Monday video where we go ahead and do Monday Minis. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.